Hey there, I'm McKeely.
I'm Carl.
I'm Byron.
And I'm Joanne. Welcome to the very first episode of Into the Night.
We're very glad to have you here. Into the Night is a show dedicated to the paranormal.
In tonight's episode, we're going to explore the world of ghost hunting. We're going to go all the way to the Geelong Gaol for our very first ghost hunt, which I'm sure McKeely would be happy about because she's from there.
I want to clarify, I'm from Geelong, not the Geelong Gaol.
I think you said Geelong Gaol.
In that case, McKeely, do you have any information about Geelong Gaol you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, definitely. So Geelong Gaol opened its doors in 1853 and ran until 1991. Since its opening, it has been a prison for both female and male prisoners, an industrial school for girls, and a military detention centre, as well as a medical centre for sick members of the colony.
So do you guys know how to hunt ghosts?
Yeah, do you actually know how to do ghost hunting?
The only experience I have with ghosts is closing my eyes when they appear on TV.
Luckily, the people at Geelong Gaol will be helping us and teaching us how to ghost hunt. Let's talk to Rob Wynn right now to learn more about the jail and its paranormal backstory.
My name's Rob Wynn, and I'm the curator at the Geelong Gaol Museum in Geelong. The Geelong Gaol opened in 1853 and was the third jail to open in Victoria of a set of 12 that was built for the Victorian Gold Rush. Over the years, it's had a lot of different purposes, but one of the most exciting for the purpose of ghost hunting is that it was the prison hospital for Victoria for most of our life. So prisoners were generally brought here if they were sick, injured, dying, possibly even giving birth. So our death rate at this jail is a lot higher than the other jails. When I was a teenager, 18, 19, 20, I backpacked around the world, and one of my first stops, I was living in Scotland. So I was living in an old castle, which was a youth hostel, an incredibly haunted hotel, and that really opened my eyes up to, wow, the paranormal is real. And just spending 6 months in the Highlands of Scotland in a castle sort of got me really excited. So then with the rest of my travelling around the world, I really focused on paranormal hotspots around the world to see what I could find. And so then coming back to Australia, it was just then, wow, what has Australia got? So what can we find? What buildings are there? And the Geelong Gaol was just like, yeah. I can remember the first moment I came into the Geelong Gaol, and it was just like the atmosphere was just amazing. It was just the energy, the excitement, and the paranormal. It was pretty cool. Okay, we have a lot of paranormal activity here and encounters, and they're all very different. So it can depend on what day it is, day, night, day of the month, or it can just be whoever's around and what you as a person actually pick up on. But it also has a lot to do with the objects that we bring into the museum. But we do have 3 common ghost sightings here at the jail, which are seen at night and during the day. The first is an interesting one. It's in the main hallway as you walk up into the cell block, and we believe it's a governor, because we know one of the governors actually died in the hallway. And it's interesting the fact that you can hear footsteps pacing, you can hear his voice sometimes, and sometimes you actually see him as a full apparition, which is really cool. But before you see or hear him, you actually get this really rich pipe tobacco smoke. So you kind of like smell and you kind of know he's around, and that's when the paranormal activity will begin. The other common sighting is on the 2nd and 3rd level. We have a prison officer who walks around, kind of doing his job really, but he is so commonly seen, and he's like a full apparition, to the point, like when the museum's open during the day, people will actually come down to the counter and just say it is so cool to have people walking around in period costume. We don't. The other really common ghost sighting is of a little girl, just behind me here on the stairs. Now this is kind of exciting, as you know, she's seen during the day. Now we believe she's about 8 or 10, and she's just sitting on the stairs. Now the part of the jail that we're actually in right here was an industrial school for girls. So young girls from the age of 4 to 16 were kept here, while the rest of the jail was still a maximum security jail. And so that's why she's probably like just down there on the stairs. Advice if you're living in a haunted house is just run with it. Have fun with it. If it's a good energy, it's a lot of fun, because what is a ghost? What is paranormal? We would love to know.
So, how are we going to decide who's going to the jail?
I'm 10 steps ahead of you guys. We're going to be playing for it. We're going to be playing a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Losers get to go.
Okay.
Ready?
Rock,
Paper, scissors. Ah, that's it.
Carl, you ready?
Who's going with me?
Carl?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Rock, baby, let's go. Rock, baby, let's go.
Yes!
It's like it's me
Cheater.
and Carl.
Wow, I don't believe in ghosts, but I really wanted to go.
Don't worry, the team at Geelong Gaol do public tours as well, so you and the people at home can go see the ghosts.
That's it.
Should we head off?
I'll catch you guys later.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Well, while those guys are off to Geelong Jail, we have a special paranormal story coming in from the public. This story is from Nitin. Once my wife was picking me up from a train station in London when I spotted a woman in ragged white clothes and long black hair walking down the street. I said to my wife, "What's wrong with that woman?" pointing to the street. My wife asked, "What woman?" I quickly grabbed my bags and ran to the car. I never looked back.
Wow, that's so scary. If you guys have any scary stories, make sure to share them with us at our Instagram @officialintothenight or our Facebook page, Into the Night.
Well, let's check up on how Carl and Michaela are going at Geelong Jail.
Hey everyone, we're here at Geelong Jail, joined by the paranormal investigators of Twisted History.
G'day, I'm Rob and I'm the curator of the museum.
Hi, I'm Deb. I'm the manager and historian.
G'day, I'm Kanan. I'm one of the paranormal investigators.
I'm Jose, one of the other paranormal investigators.
And they're going to teach us how to do a paranormal investigation.
Let's go do that now.
Yeah!
Welcome to the autopsy room, guys. Whoa. Regional real autopsy table too, by the way.
Oh God.
We have some of our equipment here that we use in our everyday paranormal experience in hunting, etc., etc. The first one here, actually these two here are pretty much identical. They're REM pods. So these emit an EMF field, which is electromagnetic field. And what happens if something breaks the field, it'll signal. Like so. Okay. Lights are also an EMF rope. That also has a temperature gauge on it as well. So if there's a change in the ambient temperature, it will signal off.
And does that usually signal a ghost?
It's hard to say ghost, honestly, because it could be various things. Your breath, the temperature in the room can actually just drop or increase because of the amount of people in there.
Yeah.
So first rule of being a paranormal investigator, or ghost hunting if you will, is to debunk everything before you can rule it as paranormal.
I'll show you this, which is called a SB11, which is the way that we can get spirits to communicate with us. So what we do is we turn it on, and what it does is it scans through AM and FM radio, and it makes white noise like that. So if we, for example, hit reverse, it will do a sweep of all the radio stations, and then we'll ask questions, and then we may get a response to our question. So that's that. We'll use that one later to try to communicate with something. We also have one of these, which is a digital recorder. Now everyone has one of these on their mobile phone. So with a digital recorder, what you do is you turn it on and you place it down on a table, for example. I'll say my name, so I'll go, my name is Kane, then Jose will say his name.
Keely.
Carl.
So by doing that, we've established who's in the room, and we've now got your voice on the recorder, and then we'll start asking questions, and then we'll give it a pause for about 5 seconds. So for example, we'll be like, is anyone here with us? And then we'll wait, and if we get a response to our question, then we know that something's around, which is really cool. That's probably my favourite piece of evidence, especially a voice to come through that wasn't in the room with you at the time.
And being at the jail, you will find many voices come through. EVP, for those who don't know, is electronic voice phenomena. So basically something that you do not hear with your own audible ear. And yeah, they're really cool actually. So another one that we have here is the motion sensor, which plays some real creepy stuff. There's several different kinds. This one will play a creepy tune.
No, if that goes off, I will cry.
Well, get prepared to cry then. Okay. The Ovulus is probably one of the oldest pieces of paranormal equipment we have here to date. Ovulus 3 is a word phonetic generator database.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
That reads the pressure in the air to then spit out random words. So what you're looking for is you're looking to ask a question again, and then you're looking for a response to that question.
We actually had another piece of equipment that literally just died on us while setting up, but we have a backup one, thank God, which is our laser grid. look for little flashes like that, quick, rapid ones. But the best piece of equipment that one can ever use, in my personal opinion, is yourself.
Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling something, then there might be something out there, right?
Correct.
The best thing is use yourself. It's also the cheapest method too.
Yes.
Yeah. What can you, as a novice hunter, what do you recommend?
Look, just starting out, I'd probably recommend just your basic recorder. And even if you don't want to go out and buy one, just your app on your mobile phone will have a recorder, so you can use that. And that still picks up frequency low enough to actually pick up EVPs.
What have you had the most concrete evidence using?
Definitely the recorder and actual video camera, believe it or not. We've actually captured things that weren't there, or we weren't even in the room at the time, and someone walking right past us.
Well, we have a lot of equipment that we're going to be using to find some evidence, so shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's go. So we're here back in the autopsy room, and I am lucky enough to be the guinea pig for this experiment. So do you want to tell them what we're about to do?
So that's basically what an investigation is piecing puzzles of history together. Okay? And see if we can come up with an explanation or story, or even more so, who's around and why they're still here.
Alright, shall we get started?
Let's get
What'd
started.
you get now?
Observe. Alright, well,
Oh,
let's hear it.
alright.
It's a good start so far.
Okay, should I close my eyes or?
Just completely relax. People have felt pressure on their chest. Okay? If you feel pressure on your chest and shortness of breath, let us know and we'll stop straight away, so we'll not put you in any harm's way. If by some chance something happens to you, the good news is there's a hospital right across the road.
And here.
And here.
It's not a very good one
It's
either.
not a good one here, though.
There's any equipment here.
It's kind of dead. Hey, you guys see that? Okay.
My shoulder.
So having said that, we'll begin with just a basic couple of questions, seeing how we're in the autopsy room. Is the doctor in here with us tonight?
Dying.
What was it?
Dying, yeah.
Doctor, if you're in here with us tonight, can you please come? Motion sensor at the side. Can you please come in and check the body that's on the table?
Can you change the colour of the lights?
Can you tell us what color hair she has? There we go. Change the color of the lights.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, these are one of the hardest things to set off too, by the way. So when it goes off, woohoo! You feel anything?
I don't feel anything. My legs did feel heavy, but I didn't feel anything touching them.
Get your recorder.
Okay.
Let's get a recorder happening, and hopefully we can do a quick EVP session. And then we'll do a live playback on that EVP. Do I have permission to put this on your stomach?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, doctor, if you're in here right now, hello, thank you. If that is even you, or if it's someone else, can you please possibly touch the device that's on the stomach?
Yeah.
Anybody there? There's no one there?
So we've got a motion sensor in the hallway, just outside the door. And by the looks of it, there's no one there.
Change.
Change your shift. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
The whole table just lit up.
Bang.
Did you feel something or did you see
No,
something?
I just saw the light change.
Okay.
Freaked me out.
Because you just literally went really stiff.
Do you want to listen back to the recording?
Yeah, let's listen to that now. Do you guys want to go into the kitchen? And I'll keep reviewing this, and then if I pick anything up, I'll let you guys know.
Well, those guys seem to be getting a lot of evidence.
Yeah, definitely. Could I share a creepy fact with you guys?
Sure.
Did you know that in the original Pirates of the Caribbean, right, they used real skeletons?
I did actually know that fact. My question is, I wonder how they got permission to use them.
I have no idea. Anyway, back to Carl McKeely.
So we're here in the kitchen and we're going to do some more paranormal investigation. So what are we going to do, guys?
Alright, so what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to communicate with two of our favourite spirits here, which is Johnny and Jason. So Jason is an older gentleman, that kind of resides around here. That we're going to try to call him in. He's one of Jose's best friends. And what we've also done is we've set up a laser grid on the back wall just in front of me. So what we're hoping will happen is the spirit will come in front of that and we should hopefully be able to see that. So that is the plan. Sound good?
Sounds good. Should we get started?
Definitely. Jason, if you're here, can you come out from the hallway and walk in front of the laser grid, please? Or can you make a noise?
Okay.
Thanks, Jason. That's pretty good.
Oh, well timed.
Very well timed. So Jason, if you're in the room, would you have a few females in the room? Would you like to try to hold one of their hands? Touch them?
Stick out my hand.
Yeah, stick out your hand. If you want to ask Jason to come and hold your hand.
Jason, would you like to come hold my hand?
I'm not sure he's the type of date you really want, but...
He's pretty hands-on with the girls. So if you feel a breeze, drop in temperature, or even that cobweb feel.
Yeah, and if you look, Jose's got goosebumps and his arms are sticking up.
Statically charged, what they call. So you can see goosebumps and chicken skin, so all my hairs are raised. So I give him the fact. Thanks, buddy. Give me 2 seconds, yeah? Back up. Give me a sec, Jason. Alright, who are you? If you're not Jason, back up. Because you're definitely not Jason. You'll be able to feel the energy when Jason's around.
You got
You got goosebumps? Alright, that's a good sign. Maggie, is that you? The reason why I say Maggie, even though we are in a jail, this was at one time a girls' reformatory school as well. Sarah, is that you?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Because this is his space, to a degree.
Yeah, so Johnny was allegedly found murdered right behind me in the corner.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Right where our sound
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. So if you feel someone grabbing your butt, dude, it ain't me, alright? Cool.
Did you hear a voice? Yeah, I heard a voice. I thought it was the audio.
Did you hear anything? I'm gonna play that back.
So we've done an EVP session, just then once we're dealing with Sarah, so hopefully Sarah's actually answered some of your questions.
Or someone.
Or someone's responded.
Sarah, if that's you, could you please step in front of the music box and make it turn on?
Was not expecting that. Did it?
Which one?
Oi! You got one.
Let them listen first.
Get out. Oh. Do you hear it? It says get out.
Sarah, if you want to...
That's Jason.
That's Jason.
Yeah, that's Jason. You hear that on your end?
It actually says,
Yeah.
it's actually a very clear get out. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Now at the time, nobody said that.
Yeah.
So when you review the footage,
We're here at the confinement cell doing a sensory deprivation test. And Michaela's in there, and she's probably gonna freak out.
she has a SP11 spirit box. So what will happen is we're going to ask some questions out here, and hopefully she'll get some responses. She's currently wearing headphones, so she can't hear us talking, and she has a blindfold on, so she can't see what's around her. And this normally works pretty well, so fingers crossed that we get some good responses. You can't hear my voice at the minute? Good. That's really good. Percy, if you're around, can you come and communicate with us? We have someone in your cell. this sometimes can take a couple of minutes just while she gets used to the white noise that's coming through. It is quite a different experience. So we might just have to give it a little bit of time.
So Keely's just gonna say whatever she hears back to us?
Correct. So
she shouldn't be able to hear anything because she's
got the noise cancelling headphones on.
And she can't see anything, obviously. So.
Correct.
So if she does hear anything, that's going to be purely
luck.
Luck.
Or a spirit.
Or a spirit.
What I'll do is I'm going to shut this door and then you can come and talk to us.
Just confine itself, just no. Like...
So this was loss of privilege, so pretty much you'd get sent here, obviously, when you've been a naughty boy or a naughty girl. There's also a person named Percy Ramage.
Percy Ramage?
He likes to reside around this area, and generally we get some feedback from him.
Yeah.
What we might do, I reckon we swap it over.
Yeah.
We'll give you a go, because if she's not really picking up on much. My name's Kane.
My name's McKeely. We'd love to talk to you if you could tell us something. Maybe how's your day been? We're all very friendly and we'd just like to get to know you a little better.
He's definitely hearing something.
Could you say that a little clearer so that Carl can tell us what you said?
Jose, you want to do this quickly? See what you can hear. Because I think they could hear stuff.
Hopefully so.
It's a good question.
Thank you.
Alright, so just keep asking. Because I think, you guys, it's the first time that you've been here, obviously. But some things. Well, yeah, definitely with that. But in terms of questions, like they might want to talk to you more so. So Percy, you've got Jose in your cell. You and him are good mates. Do you have a message for us?
If anyone would like to make themselves known, can you do so with our friend in here?
Behind.
Behind me?
Door.
Are you behind the doorway or behind the door here?
What door are you behind?
This.
This door in front of us?
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Sound like breathing.
Yeah, oh, it sounded more like,
Like wind or something.
yeah, growling type situation.
Was that you growling?
Are you upset that we're here?
Yes.
Do you want us to get out?
Him.
Do you want me to get out? Would you like me to leave?
Sit.
Oh, do you want Jose to leave? The person that's sitting on the ground.
Would you like?
Stay.
You want him to?
Yeah, this is it. So,
Would you like Carl to sit?
what am I do, Carl? If you're
Go.
I was going to say, can you go in there?
I'm gonna
Go in there. Walk in. And just stand to the right or the left, either or. That's
Oh,
my
yes,
bad.
if you want to leave.
Stay.
Are you okay with our friend Carl being in there?
Light.
Are the lights too bright?
Would you like the lights off?
Oh, that was loud.
What was that?
I was gonna scream.
Really?
That seems terrifying.
I know, right?
Twisted History do tours in many different locations such as Werribee Park, Styles Gates, Bendigo, and Chinatown in the CBD. If you like what you saw here, be sure to check out any of these locations to try spotting some ghosts for yourself.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right. How was the jail?
Well, some of our crew smelled fresh blood on the shoot, and one of our lighting people even smelled cigar smoke.
Cheers.
Yeah, I've felt like a cold breeze on my hands every now and then and like prickles on my shoulders all the time.
Crazy.
Yeah. Now you at home, you don't have to go into the night scared. You can even use some of those ghost hunting techniques we showed you to settle those ghost friends.
Or fiends.
I'm sure we'll be in for a wicked time. We'd like to thank Rob for joining us tonight, and also to you, the viewers, for tuning in.
If you guys like this episode, make sure to tune in next week. And make sure to check out what that sound was under your bed. You never know, it might be a ghost. Thank you for venturing into the night with us. Good night.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Good night.
Venturing.
Into the night.
With us.
Yay.
Yeah.